Hey guys, I'm meteorologist Chris Tomer. Let's talk some mountain weather. And this is the On the Snow, Snow Before You Go forecast. And really what this forecast is all about is the storm cycle hitting the west. Let me just show you my headlines. So we already had storm one. It has moved out. Now it's hitting the northeast. It's a warmer storm with mainly rain up in the northeast. So now we focus on the second storm, which is cycling through Wyoming, Utah, Colorado, northern New Mexico between today and Monday. That's a little colder. And then the coldest of the bunch of the three storms is going to be 8, 9, 10, early into the 11th. That's going to be the colder and probably the most potent of the storm systems as well. I think it trickles into early 11th, 311, between southern Colorado and northern New Mexico, where I think some of the biggest totals are going to be. And like I said, I think the Northeast, unfortunately, is going to suffer from 2 or 3 different storm systems, but they're all looking warm. I think especially with the second and third storms during the week and the next weekend, there's going to be a pretty sharp rain snow line cutting through the Northeast. So we'll look at all that. But first of all, here's my spider chart, odds of best snow next 5 days. Colorado's high on this list. With all 3 of these storms having to go through Colorado, there will be numerous powder days in Colorado. Even in Utah, you're going to have leftover snow today into Monday. And then you've got a colder storm coming, 8, 9, 10. And that one should drop additional heavier snow, better snow, lighter, fluffier snow because the temperatures will be colder. The Tetons are in for quite a bit of snow. I've got a snow plume coming up for Jackson Hole. You've got heavy snow coming, especially with this colder third storm. Other places on my list, Taos, Ski Santa Fe, Angel Fire, you've got a lot of snow coming as well. Places not so high on the list, up in the Northeast, Pacific Northwest, yeah, nothing spectacular there considering what we're going to see across the Intermountain West. So those are the places I would look at going forward. Let me just show you the pattern here on infrared satellites. So your Storm Track jet stream's doing this, carrying way up, everything way up into Alaska and Canada, and then making a big dip and helping to support our storm systems. So you can already see storm 1. It's way up here in the northeast now. So here is, you can see the spin. There's storm number 2. And then here comes number 3 up over the top of the ridge. It will dive down, grabbing more cold air. And again, that's storm number 3. And that's the one I think is going to be the most potent. All this action back here, that's going to wait in the wings, and we'll have to pass through the Pacific Northwest first. That's going to be down the road. And even the southern branch is kind of active right now, playing into the storm track. So that's the way things are looking right now. Let me just show you what the GFS is thinking about all of this, its interpretation. Let me take you into Monday morning. So by Monday morning, and let me just take you back a little bit. So between Sunday and Monday, the second storm begins to sweep out of Colorado, New Mexico, and that storm heads towards the northeast. All right, so here is Monday night. Still some leftover snow in Colorado, northern New Mexico. Even on Monday afternoon, you can see that blue over Colorado. That storm that hits the northeast, you can see it right there between Monday and Tuesday. There is some snow in northern Vermont, northern New Hampshire, northern Maine, but boy, there's a sharp rain snow line right there, cutting right in the middle of the northeast. All right, here's Tuesday morning. You can start to see the front diving down out of Canada into Montana, Idaho, Wyoming, and then the low begins to spin up. Here's Wednesday morning. Here it comes. Front comes down through Wyoming and Utah, and now it's in Colorado. There's your low spinning up in southeast Colorado, keeps the snow going into Thursday morning. This is the 10th of March right here. Snow continues, and then by the time we get into early 11, it's coming to a close in northern New Mexico, and that's it. Here's Friday the 11th, and then high pressure builds in, rebuilds after that, and now the storm track at this point by next weekend begins to shift up towards the Pacific Northwest, and that's when the PNW will get better snow numbers. So here are my forecast totals, all of today through the 13th, so through next Sunday. Another 8 on the way for the Wasatch. I think that, that number certainly could go up. I've had it as high as 12, 13, 14, 15 in the last couple of days. It's going to be somewhere between 8 and probably 14 inches, I have a feeling. May need some adjustment. Tetons, I've been pretty consistent there. 14, 15, 16, so anywhere from 10 to 20 inches by the 13th or through the 13th. And then in Colorado, you've got snow falling now. You've got additional snow coming with that third storm. So, you know, another foot, maybe 2 feet in a couple of places, isolated pockets. And look at northern New Mexico, outstanding skiing on the way through the 13th. And then, of course, with the storm track looking like this, the Pacific Northwest will not have as much snow with the storm track being so far to the south. Let's take a look at my snow plume for Jackson Hole. So you've got at least a foot coming, probably 14 between 7th, 8th, 9th. And then maybe another shot of snow coming in on the 13th and the 14th. So good stuff for the Tetons ahead. Let me show you what I'm thinking for the Northeast. Again, through the 13th, I just don't have that much snow. With the rain snow line being so sharp, cutting right through the Vermont, New Hampshire, and Maine, most of the time, there's just not going to be that much snow up in the Northeast, unfortunately. So I would stay out west. We'll end on my totals again. I'd stay out west for the best powder between today and the 11th. You know, hit Wyoming, hit Utah, hit Colorado, and hit northern New Mexico, and you should be good. Take care. Always appreciate you tuning in here. And again, this has been my On the Snow, Snow Before You Go forecast. Take care.